Hello, people. I hope everybody's well, man. Big up Uncle Fester, man. I hope you're doing. Emphasis on the uncle. You know what I mean? But let's get into it, man. The only reason I made a video about you is what when I watched Rachel's video, right? Me and you, JDP, right? We've gone back and forth, man, in the past about my addiction and this and that. How you're stronger than me, stronger willed than me, stronger willed than other addicts. You know what I mean? But yet, you're on GamStop. You know what I mean? You've actually had like people come in and stop you from gambling, bro. You know what I mean? But you're so strong-minded. You know what I mean? I had to like pick it apart. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be me if I picked that apart because like I've thought to myself, he ain't got no addictions, man. He's like giving it the big one over every other addict, right? Saying he ain't got none. You know what I mean? You're addicted to tits. You're addicted to fucking gambling. You know what I mean? And you're addicted to YouTube, man. And you say, oh, everybody keeps mentioning clothing, bro. You're defined by your clothing. You put them in there all the time, man. You know what I mean? You put them in there all the time, move, man. You know, you can say what you want, man. And you're transitioning into fucking, I don't know what, bro. Like, fucking hell. And you obviously fancy Rachel. And this ain't no diss to you, like, but the fact is, yeah, I've seen your missus, right? Got nothing wrong with her, man. So all looks all right. But how can you say you go out with your missus and not like go out with Rachel, man? I mean, you do Rachel, man. You know what I mean? That's a fact. If I was singling out, man, I wouldn't say no. Neither would you, bro. And that's a fact. And you're fucking obsessed with her, man. You know what I mean? You were the only person who's going on about this relationship day in, day out, day in, day out. And the only thing that triggered me was about the fucking gambling, right? I am so weak that you chucked £1,100 down the drain, man, near Christmas. But you're strong enough not to touch a Class A drug, bro. A certain Class A drug. Super Bump. All right, Super Bump. How you doing, kidda? You know what I mean? The reason I'm saying all this now is because, like, listen to what he says about me. Let's refute some of his. You know the score.
4 views online. That says everything about you, and that's probably why your video's up for 2-3 hours. If no one shares it, it's still done 30 views. No one's interested in a little Ming like you. Now,
Look at him.
moving on. Now, 2, Blockhead. Beavis and Butthead, if they had a kid. Narrative destroyer, yeah. Now, he's trying to keep going on about the thing what I said about the council estate. Now, to be fair, it was a bit of a slip of the tongue and I worded it wrong. I wasn't trying to take the mick out of people who live on council.
Because I used to live on a council estate, bro. You used to be homeless in one. There's levels to this, bro. There's levels.
And whatever. I grew up on a council estate, you know what I mean?
No, you grew up outside.
I'm not saying that. My point was, Rachel is the girl off a council estate who left school, had a multitude of kids, and
That's
then
you,
spent her
though.
life living in council housing. That was my point in regards
You
to
know,
Rachel. But
really?
I
You
think
just don't
narrative
admit
gets
it?
so buttered when I come on and I do a video in regards to Spud Gun Paddy, you know, because I eat Spud Gun with the facts, mate. I don't pull no punches. I just tell him exactly how it is. Now,
This thing about Spud Gun Paddy, right? Me and him see eye to eye on it a lot, right? But I ain't been on YouTube. I've been off YouTube, right? And you two have been having a back and forth, man. And I ain't said a word. I ain't said a word, man. Actually, you know how you like to put people you think that I'm lesser than you on this other channel, right? It's funny you was bigging me up on your main channel the other day when I was going in on Rach and Craig because I don't know the full. You know what I mean? It did look like how he got like thinner and left that because it was I don't know had lost weight and that and you're going in deep on a woman that I even hear, man. You know what I mean? I know that you're buttered over this because they brought your family into it, but how stupid am you, man? Bringing the dark side on Facebook when all your family stuff's on there and that. Duh. Fucking hell, man. I might sound like thick, but there's levels, bro. There's levels.
even Spud Gunn live very similar sorts of lives, don't they? They're both addicted to the brown. As we know, Narrative self-proclaimed.
6 years
He used to
clean.
spend his days playing on the PlayStation 2 and then smoking Bobby all night.
Yeah, man, back in the day.
One hell of a way to live your life. So, of course, he's going to have a bee in his bonnet. And not like when I point out the disgusting depravity of Spud Gunn, you know, the fact he used to sell his missus for a bit of gear and all the rest of that sort of stuff.
See, he's trying to say I'm the same as that, like, right? Fucking, he's got his past, he ain't got stun, God has, right? He's got his past. I've never been to prison, bro. I ain't sold prostitutes. I ain't made women go out and sell things for me. So why are you labelling me into that? Like, this is why I don't care, man, about what I'm saying right now, man.
Narrative can probably relate to that. So obviously he doesn't like it. Probably makes him feel a certain way.
See, I can relate to
it. You know what I'm saying when I'm speaking about.
Look what you're calling me, man. Look what you're calling me, Uncle Dad, bro. You know what I mean? And I can see the resemblance, man. You do look like brother and sister. Fuck you, man. You're saying I'm prostitute. I'm the type to do that, man. Fuck you. You do look like I can see the resemblance, man. You ain't even like blood related. Am you sure about that?
Sorts of things. So, like I say, they're a pair of losers, Spud Gunn and Narrative. Both of them, well, now Spud Gunn lives with his nan and Narrative still lives with his mom. That tells you everything you need to know from a pair of 40-odd-year-old men.
Yeah, tells you all you need to know about you, man. When your mom don't even want you around the house and chucked you out at 15, is that why you don't like people living at home with the mum and the family and that? Oh, look at you now, man, alone in your fucking white in your fucking prison cell look-alike fucking room. You know what I mean? Oi, don't even go there with me, fucking. You look like you're wasting away, bro. And you keep talking about food, bro. You keep talking about food, man. He's addicted to fucking coke, gambling, food, and fucking bitch tits. Anyway, see you later, people. Respect.